One of the coolest things happened this morning. My son, it's his end of year sort of a ceremony happening in a few weeks where they hand out awards and achievement for the year. And he goes to me and his mum, I really want to win. Like, I really, really want to win an award this year. And I turn to him and say, fantastic. I know you want to win. That is fantastic that you want it. You want it so bad. It's like, yeah, I really, really want to be up on that stage getting that award. And I also told him that's out of our control. How that award is given by the teachers, by the principal, is out of our hands. We can't dictate that outcome in any way, shape, or form. But what we can dictate, and he replied back to me, is our effort. Correct. He's so spot on. So I asked him, what has your effort been like this year? How have you shown up every day in classroom? What have you been doing? And he says, yes, I believe I've put in the effort. I believe I have given it my best shot. And I believe him because he's a diligent worker. He shows up and he participates. And I said, look, there's going to be great joy. And I know you want that satisfaction of winning. And I'm all for it. All for him crushing it and winning in life. And I'm going to be there to hug him and tell him, hey man, you killed it. You crushed it. You got the award. But what's most important for me and his mother is the little boy that he's become in the last 12 months. Well, not a little boy anymore, I guess. He's a big boy now. He's 7 this year. But he started off not being able to read very well at the start of the year. He started off at level 13 in his reading book. And yesterday we were reading his sort of reader book to learn how to read. He's up to level 30. So that just shows me the momentum that he's been building in his learning. Now, for me, his mum, academics, yeah, they're important. They are. But what's most important is him applying himself to the task and giving it his best shot. So I'm most proud about his response, that he's getting the ideas around the fact that he just needs to just show up, put in the work. Some days are going to be great. Some days are going to be awful. But at least he's still building on that momentum. I think of it as like a fire, right? Have you guys ever started a fire? When you start a fire, it takes a lot of energy to actually get the fire going, right? You need kindling, or you need little sticks, and you need to get the burn going. And to create a big fire, you need a lot of fuel. But once that big fire is going, adding to the fuel and maintaining that fire is quite easy because the burn is already there. That's what I feel like with anything in life these days. It's like once you have that momentum going and that fire burning, some days are not going to be perfect. They're not meant to be perfect. There are obstacles and distractions in the way for that reason, to test you. So for me, the momentum for him is that he hates reading, but he still shows up and tries his best. And that's all that we can ask for as parents. So what's the takeaway here for all of us? All of us is like when we start something, we should still continue with maintaining whatever we're starting, whether it's fitness, whether it's a business. And there's no perfect days. I used to be the type of person that is like all in. If it's not perfect, if it's not the right schedule, I'm not doing it. These days, it's like some days can't show up to the gym, 10 push-ups, still keeping that momentum going. So my son, always inspiring me to maintain the momentum, to keep consistent at it and to keep showing up. So yeah, I believe in the fact that if you did put in your effort this year, my man, at the end of 2025, the award will come your way and we're going to be overjoyed for your success. But what's most important is all the lessons that you've learned and what you've become along the way. So, Luca, Dad's very, very, very proud of you. Keep up the amazing work. Keep up the momentum. Yeah, and we'll do it again every single year. We just keep on burning that fire, keeping it going, stacking it one on top of another. All right. That's for this week. Have a great one. Bye, everyone.